Welcome back in. Here's a look at your low temperatures this morning since midnight. We had some area Kentucky mesonet sites like in Harrison County hit the upper 30s. Here in Lexington, we hit 45, which was actually colder than we did hit Sunday morning. Frankfort, same deal, down to 43. And we did tie some record lows. Lexington, our record low was 45, set back in 1943. We tied that. Frankfort tied their record that was set in 1998. Jackson, we were a couple tenths of a degree away from hitting your record. We did not quite hit it there in Jackson, 1 degree off, technically less than 1 degree, but also London right at that record of 45 as well. Temperatures right now though warming up, continuing to warm up, upper 60s, low 70s now, even in the mountains, which were a little cooler earlier on today. Clouds of radar across the region, high pressure is in control. We mentioned that smoke that's in place. What's happening is the high pressure creates sinking air, so that smoke has nowhere to go. It's basically just being fanned out across the region, again from the wildfires ongoing in the Pacific Northwest up into Canada. And with no real steering winds across the region to kind of get that smoke on out of here, it's going to be in place here over the next couple of days. We do have our eyes to the south though. Gulf of Mexico, we have a tropical storm that has now formed as of the 11 o'clock advisory. Tropical Storm Francine. Maximum winds right now of 50 miles per hour. We are focused on this system as it moves through the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be strengthening, getting a lot of moisture, again, near record warmth right now in the Gulf of Mexico. So this is likely to make landfall either in far eastern Texas or in Louisiana late Wednesday into Thursday. And then it's going to be moving up the Mississippi Valley towards the Tennessee and Ohio valleys. And watch as this thing really slows down. So this is 8 a.m. Thursday to 8 a.m. Friday. And then from 8 a.m. Friday to 8 a.m. Saturday, it's barely making any progress to the north. That is because of this ridge of high pressure. If you watched us last week, we were talking about it's going to be very dry this week. Well, that was because this ridge was likely in place. The one thing that could have disrupted our dry stretch we were going to be on was tropical moisture. And that tropical moisture is going to be moving in there as you head into later on this week. But with this ridge to the north, it's creating a blocking pattern, really not allowing this, the remnants of this system to go anywhere. So Thursday into Friday, it's going to stall out. The main question is where exactly it stalls out. If it stalls out further to our west, less in terms of heavier rain chances for us. But if this system stalls out a little bit further towards the east, say over western Kentucky or down into western Tennessee, we're going to be seeing rounds of moisture here across the region. The latest run of the American model, the GFS, keeps a lot of that moisture here over the region, but there's a pretty stark cutoff on the northeast side of the system where northeast Kentucky over to West Virginia and Ohio don't see as much rain, and those areas need the rain as drought is worsening into those locations. Even by Sunday, with this ridge not really going anywhere, that tropical moisture is still stuck there over western Kentucky. So it's going to be worth watching. Current forecast has western Kentucky in that 2 to 4 inch range. East of Lexington, we start to drop off. But again, this is going to fluctuate because it's really dependent on where exactly the ridge stalls that system out. So make sure you're staying with us for more updates on that. Hazy sunshine, though, in the forecast for the rest of the day. Temperatures should reach right around 80 degrees. Tonight we fall into the upper 40s, low 50s. The valleys are going to hit the 40s. I don't think we hit that here in Lexington. Looking ahead at your full 7-day forecast. So we're nice through the middle of the week. Hazy, smoky skies continuing through Wednesday. It's Thursday night into Friday. That's where we start to see the impacts of that tropical system moving in to the region, and once again, high school football and maybe some impacts for the Kentucky-Georgia game as well. So make sure you are staying with the ABC 36 Storm Team for more updates.